Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be teaching you guys some important things to know while you are storing fertile eggs. What I'm about to tell you can also be applied for both chicken and turkey, even other birds, other farm birds. So the first thing to do when your chickens or turkeys are laying eggs is collecting the eggs. You need to collect the eggs every single day. It's important to collect the eggs every single day in order to prevent the eggs from being infected with germs by the birds, by the mother birds themselves. The mother birds can infect the eggs with germs. They can contaminate the eggs by themselves. When they come to the nest to lay an egg, because they would always come back to the nest to lay eggs every day. So it's important to collect the eggs from the nest, especially in a nest where multiple turkeys or chickens are using one nest. So you need to collect your eggs and prevent them from being contaminated by the chickens or turkeys. Secondly, another thing to consider while you are storing turkey eggs or chicken eggs is to make sure you store the pointed side of the egg downward. Make sure that the pointed side of the egg is facing down like this. This is the pointed side. It should be facing down like this, while the big side be facing up. It prevents this is the big side is where the airspace is, and if you store it like this, it will make it. If you store your egg with the big side facing up like this, it will help prevent the airspace from growing too big and avoid the embryo from drying up in time. So you have to consider storing your fertile eggs with the pointed side facing downward. Another thing to consider while you are storing fertile eggs is turning the eggs. It's very important to turn fertile eggs. Why it is important to turn fertile egg is turning will help prevent the yolks inside the eggs from sticking to one side of the egg. So that's why it's important to turn your your fertile eggs. You don't need to use your hand to turn the eggs every day. All you have to do is this. You just have to turn the eggs like this. Then the next day, you can turn it like this. You have to turn the eggs every single day when you are storing the eggs. Another thing to consider while storing the egg is the temperature. You need to store your eggs in a place that is not too warm for the eggs, because the eggs are fertilized and they have germinal disc inside of them attached to the yolk, and you need to avoid storing the eggs in a place that is not too hot or warm, so as to prevent the germinal disc from growing, because incubation is not yet ready. They are not yet ready for incubation. So you have to store the eggs in a cool, dry place, in a place that where water can splash on them, so as to prevent them from getting wet and contaminated also. So another thing to consider while storing the eggs is to handle them with care. You need to handle your fertile eggs with care when you want to store them. especially the time when you are collecting the eggs, because you are going to be going back to the nest to collect an egg, because the your birds will keep laying eggs. So while you are collecting the eggs, you collect them and keep them with care to prevent them from crack and falling and shaking. Because even if the eggs did not crack, by the time it gets a shock, it shakes in a way it can affect the germinal disc, the germinal disc that can grow into a chick may die inside the egg, and that can affect the egg from hatching. It can stop the egg from hatching. So you need to handle the eggs with proper care. It's also you also need to consider storing the egg in a place or a room that is dark and away from direct sunlight and heat. Store your eggs, your fertile eggs, in a room that is away from the direct sunlight and especially the heat from the sun. Just like I said before, the heat can make the germinal disc, the embryo, to begin to grow, because, and it's not yet ready for incubation. So by the time you apply all these steps, you are sure of keeping good turkey, good fertile eggs for incubation. So your turkey or chicken would lay eggs till they lay to 15 to 20 eggs. Then they begin to get broody. Once your birds show signs of broodiness, you take the eggs back to their nest and give it back to them for incubation. So they can incubate the eggs. The process where your hen, your or your turkey incubate their eggs, they turn their eggs by themselves. And if in the case of turkey, they incubate their eggs for 28 to 30 days before they hatch, and chicken incubate their eggs for 21 days before they hatch. So these eggs you see in the screen, they are turkey eggs. So the process I explained to you guys can also be applied for both turkeys, chicken, and other farm poultry birds. So thank you so much you all for watching my video. Make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you guys learned something. I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.